I don't stream very often. So I'm trying out a new streaming software with a specific purpose in mind. And that is to scale the building that I'm on. I have friends that are seeing if my stream is actually working, so that's a good thing.
Hi.
So we'll see what happens. So let's see.
It works.
Alright, and looks like it is
And we
working.
can hear ourselves over it.
And you can hear yourselves in it too?
Yep.
Oh, good. So that means I at least have an in-game audience. And I also have David watching.
Adam joined.
Alright.
Let's get started.
Let's get started! So David, do you know where I am?
I have to mute your stream because I can hear myself twice.
You don't know where I am?
Oh, I'll hear myself, but...
You don't know where I am? I am in Final Fantasy XIV, right? Yeah. And this is the city of Kugane. Right? Correct. Look at that. And the sun is rising. It's gorgeous. And I am currently on the rooftop of one of the buildings. Well, I'm on not really the whole rooftop, so I'll jump down. Boom. So this is the bottom of the building. And I'm not going to pronounce it very well. But essentially, it is the Shiokaze Hostelry, or Hostelry. And one of the achievements for sightseeing is, I believe it's number... I believe it's number 53. So number 53 is the one that I'm currently missing. And this is part of the sightseeing log. You have to go to specific places on the map, and then usually you use the lookout command. And that sort of sets the achievement for visiting that specific sightseeing location. So this is one of the hardest ones to do in the game, and I have not there's actually two of them that are kind of related. I have yet to do them. So you can see this sort of green or greenish blue orb. That is a Sightseeing Vista. So you actually have to be on top of that little vista in order to do the sightseeing achievement. And in order to get on top of that, you need to jump from the top of the hostelry. There's also a sightseeing achievement at the very top. So, I have not done either, as is evident by the fact that I still have the little orb there. And I have done some practicing to get myself at least started on the track to the top. I've come close. I haven't made it to the top. So, I figured I just recently, fell off the roof as I was making an attempt. So I thought I might as well stream and sort of show what it looks like. So, are you ready, David?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get started.
Let's do this! So we're gonna get climbing. So step 1, in the hostelry, climb the steps. This is the easy part, by the way, David.
By the way, can you see the chat from the stream?
No, I don't have the chat open.
Do you only have a single monitor?
Yes.
That's a problem. Okay.
I only have a single monitor. So, if you come out here onto kind of the second floor of the hostelry, you're on this red bridge. And it kind of overlooks this very lovely scene. And you'll see off to the right, some pegs. Let's do this. So, there are a couple of jump techniques that you use in Final Fantasy XIV that I've just kind of named for myself. There's sort of like the mini jump, which is a really quick hop jump. And then there's longer jumps, which are kind of like a hold down, run, and then jump. And then there's some that actually require you to sprint before you make the jump. And some of these are tricky because you need to pop yourself around corners. You need to be sort of away from eaves, which are going to block your jump. And you need to, for some that where you have to pop around a corner like that one that I just did, you have to make sure you're on the very end of the peg or you're going to fall off and hurt yourself. So you'll notice that there's an eave here. I'm going to try to get myself as far from the outskirts of the eave, and then I'm going to make the jump to that one there. So here we are, getting a little higher. We have a lovely view of the river. What do you think so far, David? Easy? No, not easy? So there's my rooftop. We're on the rooftop. So we are on the first layer of the roof. That wasn't so bad, right? Right, not so bad. Now, let's see if I can remember the next part. So we've got another little ledge here. I'm gonna climb out on here. Nope, whoops. Alright, let's try again. So again, that was a little mini hop skip. So now we're up on this. Now we're kind of on a second rooftop. Alright. And you'll see this is kind of the first real challenge that I kind of came across with this. Actually, no, I take that back. The first challenge was actually making sure that I was starting to scale it in the right spot. So my first attempts to scale this, I didn't go to the right and, out to the red bridge. Mini jumps here. I actually went to the one doorway that's higher up inside the hostelry, and you'll notice you're gonna get really far to the outside. And then I'm gonna do a side jump. So this is sort of like a strafing move. Nope, missed it. So yeah, I actually was scaling the wrong part of the building at first, and was wondering why I couldn't find my way up, because that's how I roll. Back. So you want to get right on the outside because you don't want to bump your head on that ledge there. And then side jump. Nope, missed it again. David says don't bring pets. But as you can see, my dwarf bunny is just fine. So again, these first pegs here are little mini jumps, and then this one just requires a little bit of finesse that took me a long time to have any kind of consistency with. And as you can see, I still can't do it regularly. Back yourself away from the ledge. Okay, David, you ready? You gonna do it this time? There we go! So now we're up here. Now we just gotta make it to the roof line. Now, you can't jump straight up. You gotta kind of come at it from an angle, because otherwise you get caught on the roof. There we go. Now we're on the next part of the rooftops. Ooh, we got some fog setting in. And now we're try to spot that. I think, as you can see, this person here is probably just kind of AFK as they attempt their own climb up to the top here. So now, here we go. This is a part that I have consistently sort of fallen back to. So as you're attempting to do this climb, this is kind of a fail-safe sort of base camp spot to jump from. Occasionally, if you do fall from up here, you're going to land sort of on the lower one that took me a couple of attempts before. This is a run jump for me, or you get caught on the edge. You want to kind of hit the edge of the peg, because otherwise your shoulders will get caught on the side. There we go. Little jumps. And this is a big jump. Yep, this is a big jump. Little jump. Nope, and overshot it. Luckily I came right back here.
Vinny, word of wisdom, do not break a storage drawer on accident, especially the cobbles.
There we go. Alright,
Okay.
so now
You lose everything?
back
Nope.
up just a bit.
You just have to pick up like 2,000
This is a
plus
run jump for me, or a
for,
long jump.
stuff.
And now, we're coming up on... That's a little jump for me. Well, kind of a long jump, I guess. It was a long jump. This one, we're going for that little peg right there. So you want to back yourself out as much as you can, and now you're going to do a little jump. And land right on that little peg there. Now we're coming around the front of the hostelry. So, as you can see, we're looking out on the front of the hostelry. You're so high up, they all look like ants from here. Yeah.
Do you see?
So now, we're aiming for that ledge right there. And so you'll notice I'm kind of backing up a little bit from the ledge. You also want to make sure you aim far enough out diagonally, because otherwise you hit your shoulder on that pillar there, which I do frequently. Whew. And the edge, it does end here, so there's no... You can see through the flag, there's a drop off there, so you have to aim just for this pillar. And I have fallen through the flag many times. Now the next sequence is a combination of sprinting and then some quick movements, because I use a sprint jump to get across the flag to that other pillar, and then the next two jumps that require a lot of sort of practice. I've done this a lot. Here we go. So first jump, little jump, and then this jump, I fall a lot. This is a tough jump. I still have my sprint active. I'm aiming for the edge of the pillar. Up! Overshot it.
Okay.
I'm okay, but as you can see, I landed sort of where I mentioned as the fail-safe of where most people end up in terms of base camp. There's my AFK friend. And here we go again. But as I have mentioned at the start of the stream, I have not actually made it to the top. I've come very close. Agonizingly close, right, David?
Then fall.
And then I fell, not falled. Baby step, turn around, long jump, baby step, back your bunny ears up a bit. My dwarf bunny's just chilling in space, he's fine, look at him. Long jump, baby jump, long jump. Yeah, well, this whole thing's kind of a challenge, that's for sure. And I'm no stranger to the platformers of Final Fantasy XIV. I've done all of the sightseeing logs for both Realm Reborn and for Heaven's Word. So, there... Oh, my shoulder hit it again. Now you'll notice that in this case, I failed to make that jump, but I've landed in a spot where if you do it right, you can actually get back onto this platform here, and you haven't lost too much ground, which is a relief.
You can dive down and try to get the blue thing.
Well, you're not high enough. Well, I don't know exactly where you're supposed to get the blue thing from. I believe what I've heard is that you're supposed to jump from the top and down. Yes, trying to not hurt yourself is key. There we go. Alright, now we're ready to try our sprint jump again. So you'll have to forgive me for putting on my controls so that I can see my sprint icon. And for everyone, yes, I am currently in botanist mode, if you were wondering what class I'm currently playing.
You should give me moderator for your stream, man. I'll be your eyes to chat.
You'll be my eyes to chat. Alright, here we go. This one kills me. Made it! We're here. Okay.
Now here's a, like...
Whew.
We need a bucket, Rob.
Yeah, I'm not ready for... Well, we need... Buckets are the next step in the quests, Vinny.
Okay, so now
So,
our
we
next
need to
jump
do
is
that.
this peg right here. This
We need a
one is
bucket for
actually
the
not
water
too
down
bad, but
here
it is
so I
a
can
run
turn the
jump.
lava into
And now
obsidian.
we're just going to jump straight up, and we're at this balcony. We're going to. pop
we don't
over
need
here to
obsidian.
this Peg.
Yet.
Well, I
Yeah.
just don't want it to be lava.
Yeah,
Just
you
use
wanna
like
make sure
dirt or
we're-
something. Cobble.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
guess
And
I can
now
do that.
we are on this sort of tall balcony. It's a little foggy. Hi, bunny.
You feed him.
Should we feed him?
Feed him once in a while.
Where is he? Bunny, you're in a pillar. Bunny! Bunny! Come this way. Come this way, bunny. Bunny.
Sapphire ore?
Hold on,
Tons of ore.
we're just gonna feed the bunny.
There. Let's feed the bunny. Num 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 num.
So now, once in a while, you should feed your pets.
Yes, always feed your pets. So this balcony,
Oh shit.
this
Oh,
balcony
sorry.
runs
Sorry.
all the way around the hostelry. And you'll notice the next part of our jump is right here.
When you come back, do a /set home.
This is a kind of sprint.
Okay, I'll come do
No,
that
it's
now.
not a sprint jump. So there's a peg down here. So we're going to back off onto the peg.
Jump.
And this is a long jump. This one I also use a sprint for. And if anyone was wondering, yes, my hands are sweating right now.
I was wondering.
Figured you were
Oh, this
wondering.
is perfect. The water works as a natural, just kill everything that's trying to kill me. Because it pushes it into the lava.
Alright, and then...
Back up, not too much, then jump.
And here we are, way out here.
If you wonder what that thing is,
Do you know what the blue thing is?
that crystal thing
Uh-huh.
is a kind of transportation thing.
Mm-hmm. It's an aetherite crystal, and that's what it does. Yes, you can be transported to it.
Place, place.
Mm-hmm. So, right now we are standing on the furthest that I have ever made it, which is the spot where I always fail. That peg is where I fail. So, oh look, the bunny is just telling me that it's time to go. It's go time. That bunny, look at him. He's just like, what? I made it up here just fine. What's your problem? So,
You can also teleport up
no, I cannot teleport up there. So, here I am. This is the furthest. You're looking at the spot where I have been here a couple of times prior in my platforming adventures, and this is where I failed because I cannot seem to get myself on that peg without falling. I overshoot it. Either way, I've missed it every time. So I've made it here a handful of times. Now, if I look up onto the roof where my bunny is, you'll see a little bit of a blue glow way up on the top there. That is my destination. That is what I'm aiming for.
If you get up there, tell us.
I'll tell you if I make it up there.
No, everybody that is watching, tell us if you get up there.
So here I am. Yes, my hands are sweating. You'll notice you can see where the shade of the platform or the rooftop is, so you'll want to make sure that you are outside of that. You don't want to bump your head on the platform. Now, I have attempted this two ways. I've attempted sort of like a sideways jump, run jump, like this, and I've kind of either hit my head on the block or missed it completely. Another way I have attempted is a side jump, sort of standing right up against the roof line and trying to do a side jump to it. As I've said, both have failed. So I'm a little nervous about the fact that I'm live streaming this and I have failed every time. Okay. So David, you think the run jump? All right, here we go. And there we go.
If you do
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can figure that. And here's my friend. Give him a high five. A little wave. Hi. And we begin again. Alright. Look at that. On the balcony like nothing. Now let's get out onto this balcony. Where's my peg? There's my peg. Just doot, 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 right off. Boop. On my peg. Yes, it is a tiny peg. So then I'm gonna have to see. I did that section so quickly. I have to wait for my sprint to refresh. There we go. Not even gonna think about it. Here we go. Not even thinking about it. See, but now I know the side jump is effective because I jumped right over the top of it. I guess for anybody that might actually be watching, I should also mention, I'm Andrew Muller. And there's other people.
Currently we have a Van Kaiser and myself, your moderator, Legacy R.
Oh,
welcome to Ange Mahler on Final Fantasy XIV Fail.
Yep, Final Fantasy XIV fail. So again, I should mention, my in-game name is Symbolmina Elodian. I'm on the Balmong server. I'm in a free company named Blood and Bourbon. And I do not claim to be an expert on anything. I'm much more of a casual gamer, but I love the sightseeing logs, and I have known about this particular pain of a sightseeing thing since Stormblood launched and people started attempting it, but look at that, I'm not even standing on anything. Never bothered to attempt it until I got to the point where I was ready to do sightseeing for Stormblood content. And
Vinny, there's a couple work tables here.
so after that, it was I finished Realm Reborn sightseeing, Heavensward sightseeing, and so now here I am trying to attempt these for the first time. Okay. My old friend here. I think I have just such butch bunny shoulders that I just hit that pillar every time.
Where did you put the wall?
I just made you a bed.
Right here. Yeah. Thank you.
Bunny's floating in space.
Bunny is floating in space.
Oh no!
Also just want to point out I have a 7-year-old clinging to my shoulders right now. Okay. And
This stream is brought to you by Mommy Wine Time. When you absolutely need a break,
when you
drink
need a wine
your
that looks like a Capri Sun.
That's a funny joke.
Alright, now I'd like to not catch my ears on the balcony again. There we go.
don't
Just in
don't
time
forget
for it
to
light up.
actually right-click your bed. Not that you really need a bed in this.
I did.
Lights will light up once in a while.
Alright. So nighttime is falling, the lights are on. Alright, let's do this. Back off to my peg. There we go.
Don't ever run off. This is a tiny pig.
It is a tiny peg.
If you attempt to jump there and then try to jump there, you're not going to jump out that peg. I would just hold on.
Cool. Storage is done again. Again.
You have to.
Again.
You have to.
I have to?
It's the only way that you're going to get up there.
It's the only way.
This is
Oh god. Oh. Okay, breathe. I gotta get it! How do I get up there?
jump up there.
Okay, alright, we're here. We just gotta figure this out now.
Okay, jump on something.
Okay, maybe up here. Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, and be careful.
How do you get up there? Do you have to slide across? Oh, I think my bunny ears got caught somewhere. Let's see here.
Bear back.
Okay.
Whoa. I just, like, squeezed myself through the other side of it.
Things you've never been able to say in real life.
Oh, look!
Pig.
I found a peg! Guess what?
Did you do it?
Guess what?
Did you do it?
I am here!
I'll be right back. I gotta go wake son up.
Ah! I'm on top of the world! Look at...
Over there.
Except for there. No, I don't know if I can get up there.
Now what? Now you're supposed
Now what? So now, this is what you do at sightseeing places. So usually you have to use some kind of emoticon. This one is look out. Boom. Oh, it's 26. Done. Check it off. Oh my gosh, let's take some screenshots while I'm up here. I'm gonna just take a seat. Let's zoom out here and just appreciate the beauty of the top of this jump.
correct.
So let's take a nice screenshot capture.
We're just taking pictures, by the way.
I'm just a tourist. That's why I do sightseeing logs. I'm just a tourist. I am absolutely a tourist. Alright. Very lovely. I got up here in the night. It's a little misty.
Yes. Jump down.
What? I just got up here and I'm gonna jump right down?
Just
The hot springs over here, a little waterfall. Oh, see, now from this angle you can see the two those two hot tubs on the top of the rooftop over here. That's another sightseeing log, is actually to climb up the roof line, get on top of there, and then get into one of those hot tubs, which is a one of the sightseeing logs that I completed before attempting this challenge. It wasn't too bad. It was more than I was expecting, though, that's for sure. So, I have finished Sightseeing log number 26.
If you wonder what that is, it's a spaceship.
It's a spaceship. Yep.
It's like a castle and not a castle.
It's like a castle and not a castle. Well, I can't believe I got my butt up here.
If you're wondering
What's
what's up there,
up there? Do you know what's up there?
a little cabin.
A little cabin? Yeah.
It's like a little cabin.
Cabin. Not cabrin. What's a cabrin? I made it! Alright, so now...
Made it to the heavens word.
It's not Heaven's Word, I'm in Stormblood content right now.
What?
So yes, my casual bunny butt made it to the top of the hostelry in Kugane. Yay! And now I have to figure out
How to get down.
how to get down. It's disconcerting that I can't see the sightseeing bubble, which I'm assuming that it's supposed to be on this one right here. But the fact that I can't see it on top of there makes me not want to make the jump until I can for sure know that that's where I need to... No, bunny, don't jump! Ugh. Oh, I can just see it now. Look,
We're there.
it's right there. Okay, alright.
See it? Oh, it's on that.
Nobody's gonna see... They can't see your fingers there, buddy.
Whoops.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. What?
That's just gear.
Dave, thank you. Alright, so now is it smart still to run off of this one? It doesn't look like a straight shot. Aim that way. Well, no time like the present to try, right?
Yeah. It's worth a try.
Okay, so out on my peg,
See it.
and I need to aim for there. So I'm going to aim right there. Okay, well,
This is gonna be hard.
alright. Nope, should have jumped. I needed to jump. I just did a runoff. Well,
I'm gonna have to do this all over again.
and here we go.
If you wanna watch
So,
this,
and
really, 'cause
so you're supposed to start the whole climb from here. And the first time that I actually started attempting this climb, I thought that I had to go out here. Because if you come around here to the left side of the building, there are deceptively 2 pegs right here and a roof line. And I had assumed that I needed to start here. You don't, because there's nowhere to go once you get on that roof line, just so you know. Alright. We got a clear night, looks like. Should be really pretty. Oh, look at the stars! I love this game, just for the scenery. Baby jump, baby jump. Long jump. Oh, baby jump missed. Baby jump, baby jump. Long jump, baby jump. Get out from the peg. Long jump, baby jump, baby jump. Oh, kitty, no, 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 don't sit on my... Ah. Kitty on the wrists would not be good right now. Okay, scooch out. Look at this. absolutely beautiful. I am such a tourist. Alright,
Fair statement.
back to it. Baby jump. Alright. Now... sprint. Baby jump. Back it off. And... sprint.
Oh shit, I found a spider.
Smush it with a toilet tissue.
Just call it toilet tissue.
Yes,
Are you an old lady?
I am an old lady. Alright, stop it. Ugh. I am annoyed by how deceptive this jump is. I get caught on it every time. And peg. Alright. And there is my sightseeing. So, I think I'm going to attempt a run and jump this time. So the last time I made it here and jumped off attempting for that one, I only just ran off of it because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to jump or not. So here we are again. I'm going to wait for my sprint to refresh, and I'm going to do a sprint jump off of my little diving platform here and hopefully land right on that lantern down there. That's the goal. And yes, I'm sweating. I'm nervous. Okay, so it's refreshed. I don't like not being able to see it though. Right there. Sort of turn my body towards it. Okay. Here we go. I didn't jump again! It didn't jump! It didn't jump! Ugh. Who is Disco Sam heading this way? Wow. Look at you. Crap. It didn't jump. It's one of those things where you're pretty sure you pushed the button, but it didn't push the button.
You blame the button, though.
I'm blaming the buttons. I pushed the button.
As someone that pushes many people's buttons, you can't just say that.
I pushed the button. I pushed the button, and the button didn't like me. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my sprint to reactivate. So in the meantime, daytime Kugane views. Bunny. Oh, they're up here too. I feel like I'm on a high dive. Alright. Sprint. Jump! Come on, come on, come on! Oh! So close. Missed it. Alright, so it does look like I need to go more straight off. And here we are.
Here we are again on our road. Going down the only road we ever know.
So yeah, I think I am gonna go... It looks deceptive because it looks like it's off my right shoulder, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit straighter off. Because before I aimed too far to the right and I missed it. Alright, so sprint is almost active again. Alright. Here we go. Sprint. Go, 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 go!
Wow.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So that time when I jumped, I did a run jump with a sprint, and I sort of held my W key, so I was continually going forward. So I don't know if the best thing to do is to hold back on the W key a little bit after the jump. And now I'm gonna wait for my sprint to reactivate. Okay, so the ways that I have attempted this jump so far is the first time I just kind of ran straight off of it at a sprint. I didn't do any jump on the end, and I definitely shorted the jump. So next time I did a run jump, I failed my run jump the next time, but the next time that I attempted a run jump, I was a little too far to the right, so like it's deceptive because it looks like it's to your right a little bit off of this jump. But when I attempted to sort of just adjust for that, I fell too far to the right. The next time I made this jump, I overshot it, so I was on target if I ran straight off of it. However, I was too far forward, so I landed past it. So I need to, after jumping, I need to hold off of the W key a little bit here, so to not go forward quite so far. And that's where I'm at with strategy, and my sprint is ready. I am sweating. Here we go. Sprint. Jump.
This stream is brought to you by Secret. Couldn't think of a deodorant brand.
Hurts so bad.
Style?
Old Spice?
Oh, yeah. This is brought to you by Old Spice deodorant. When
Do
you
I
absolutely
look
need
like
to
a
spell your
bunny
very
that would wear Old Spice?
Yes.
Come on, look at this.
With those shoulders?
Look at this swagger I've got right here.
Yeah. Old Spice swag. If you like her audio, please buy her spoken word book.
Oh yeah,
Sweaty Palms and Baby Jumps by Andrew.
I should make one of those. Oh, what is it when you get the tingly sensations from people that whisper and stuff like that?
ASMR. I will fucking leave.
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah, I'm gonna make ASMR videos, and that's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be baby jump, little jump.
You have to be a little bit more resonation. So like you gotta like talk into the mic more. Oh my god.
Okay. Don't get sloppy. So there's a similar jump in Final Fantasy as the one I'm attempting now. In the Shadowbringers content, in the city of Yulemore, there's a jump where you pretty much have to fall from a really high... fudge. You have to fall...
From really high fudge?
From really high fudge. In order to sort of land on the designated sightseeing spot. And that one also took me a few attempts, but it was much easier to at least just, you pretty much just had to climb a spiral staircase and then kind of go out onto sort of like a walkway or a bridge. And then you just had to time and jump from the bridge onto a tiny little lamppost that was quite a ways below. So it was much easier to get to your attempted jump point, at least. But very similar in the fact that you had to keep falling from this great height, trying to aim your jump so that you landed on this teeny tiny little lamppost. That one I did complete, but it took me quite a few tries. Oh, this jump. I hate
There's a bunch of jam.
I fell right off the other side, and oh my god, there I go all the way to the deck.
Okay. I will be back later.
I did.
And so,
Have
yeah,
a-
everybody, let's take a look at the beautiful Kugane from Ground Zero. Damn it. Alright, I think I might call it quits right here too for right now, because I've attempted a few times. I actually did at least get the sightseeing log checked off for just making it to the top. So that was number 23 for this one. So number 23 is in Kugane for Stormblood content. So the next one I would be going for is number 50, I think it's 53. Yeah, I think it's 53 is the one that I'd be going for next. So that was the one I've been attempting after, actually, at least in this stream, completing number 23, which is exciting. But that one still mocks me. Look at it, smiling at me.
Mock, mock, mock.
It's mocking me. It's totally mocking me. It's fine. We will try it another time.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.